another quick tutorial. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach us how to create fringes, okay, on your jeans material. You can also do this on your asoeke or your combat material, okay, any material that has a hairy thing that you can pull out the thread, the tiny threads. You can do it on them, but the materials I'm sure of is the jeans material, the asoeke material, the combat material. So let's learn how to create those fringes. So I want to create a fringes of about just 1 inch length. That means the first thing I'm going to do is to use my tape and measure the 1 inch, okay. So this is already 1 inch. I rule my line just to guide me properly. So once I'm done, I take it to the machine and sew on the 1 inch, okay. The essence of sewing down is to secure my line, okay, so that when I'm pulling out the tiny ropes, it will not exceed the desired length. It will not exceed this 1 inch. So I take it to the machine and sew down on the 1 inch I have already marked out, not exceeding that 1 inch, okay. So at this time I'm done. So the next thing I'm going to do is to proceed in pulling out the tiny ropes. So it's better for you to use a seam ripper. A seam ripper will be the best thing for you to do. You pull out, see the way I'm pulling out the ropes. You will see the tiny ropes. Look at it. You see the tiny ropes. Gradually, you don't need to rush anything. You start pulling out the tiny ropes. You see my fringes have already started coming out. Use your seam ripper again. Pull the next one. Just pull to this side. You don't need to rush it. Pick the next rope with your seam ripper. Pull it out. Bring out to this side. Use your seam ripper. Pull the next one. I do start from the middle, okay. Okay, pull it out from the rope. You can see I've pulled out this one. You take it to the end to bring it out from here. So you go back to the middle again, pull the next rope. It's very easy to do, but it requires a whole lot of patience. I've pulled out the next rope. You go to the middle again, pull out another rope, take it to the end and pull it out. You see that my fringes have already started creating my fringes, okay. Let me bring it closer. Then you go to the middle again this way. You pull out another rope. See, have you seen it? You pull it till you pull it out from the end. You go to this side, you pull it out. So that is how you'll be doing it till you get to this 1 inch that you stitched on. So the stitch will help the thread not to exceed the 1 inch. Now, when you look at this material I'm holding, if you look at this end, if I pull a rope, so you have to check the color of fringes you want. If you want the blue fringes or if you want the white fringes. Now, if you pull from this side, you have to check the color before you cut out your trouser, depending on the color of fringes you want. Now, if I pull from this way, I'm going to end up having blue fringes, and that is the color I want in this clothes. But in case you want a white fringes, not blue, from your jeans material, that means if you are cutting, make sure you cut this way. Check the colors first of the fringes before you start cutting your clothes. You cut this way, whereby if you pull, so it depends on the color of fringes that you want. Now this way, if you are pulling it this way, you are going to get white fringes. Are you getting me? So you check the color of fringes that you want, whether you want white fringes or you want the blue fringes. So if you're pulling this way, you're going to get blue fringes. But if you want white fringes, you are pulling this other direction. So always pull out 1 or 2 ropes to check the color that your desired color, and that will help you to know how you're going to place to cut your material. You understand? So at this point, I'm done creating the fringes. I just want to use this comb and comb it out for it to relax very well. Okay, so let me turn it to the front. And this is our fringes. This is our fringes. So you can now go ahead and put it on your dress